I hope you enjoy watching some of these matches, because we've got some cool gaming going on. We've got Elemental versus, oh gods. Don't mind me, I'm just needing to fix everything. So, Gato had a bit of a little meltdown. Let's fix the camera. Ah. My roommates will want to talk to me right away about something, so I might have to mute myself for a moment. We'll see. But we'll get there when we get there. Right now, we've got this bracket going. Elemental is currently duking it out with Raziel, holding up pretty well, holding on to a 40% health lead, looking for just one final hit to take this Twintel down. Just looking for the right moment to throw out this rush, or potentially get a nice little poke in with the Hydra. Used to play a while ago, he made Ribbon Girl. Very nice. There's a couple of Ribbon Girl players still out there, but they're not as often common as they once were. Out comes the rush. Raziel gonna safely dodge out of the way. Nice bait and switch. Now he's got his rush ready to come out. Elemental gonna be safely dodging out of the way as well. Players just trading it out, looking to create some kind of advantage. That disarm will give Raziel the chance to be able to start pressuring and keep this chase going and try to cement this lead more. But he's gonna whiff the grab. Elemental with a solid punish will be able to keep this pressure going. Another rush just on the wings, ready to come out. And an excellent catch with that grab. Raziel just a little too anxious there, and Alu just more than happy to get another Dragon Arm charged up, free of charge. Comes the rush, and another whiff. Elemental safely dodging out of the way. Now it's his turn, looking for some kind of confirm, some kind of solid setup, and that is going to be that opportunity. 325 damage. Raziel cannot take any more hits except for an uncharged try for Hydra, and that's exactly what we see. Second one will slide by. Elemental going to be able to take the first point. I guess we're going into college. We gotta see the stage and play. You'll see how competitively viable and balanced this is. I am personally not too keen on seeing the stage, but a lot of the players are interested. So we'll see how this goes. Elemental going to be sticking with the Min-Min, has that Sparky Chakram still. That Sparky still has the Dragon Arm Chakram set up as a good counter for Bite and Bark. Raziel going in with a solid ranged explosion build. The homie being much better at sneaking and chasing the opponent down. And then that nade just perfect for lining up those shots. 505 damage. Raz going to be able to hold out this first lead. And the high ground definitely lending himself a lot of advantage, as he's going to be able to trade things out and claims the first round point. We're going to be switching away from that Chakram, putting that Hydra back on. Did definitely do a pretty solid job of boxing. That said, the staircase design can lead to the Hydra not necessarily having as easy of a time lining up those shots because the staircase can and will interrupt a few of those shots. But in this position, it's definitely going to have a good spread and coverage, and we're definitely seeing some good reward out of it as Elemental just looking for a little bit more damage to take Raziel down. High ground definitely helped out Elemental in this round immensely, as he's got Raziel at critical. Now is just content to play it safe. But now with Raziel having that high ground, it's even easier to take the Hydra down. And Elemental is slowly losing ground. Just barely whiffing these shots. Elemental just needs one of these, anything to really get the KO. But he is in KO range now of Raziel's rush. But he will not have to worry about that impending doom, as one more Sparky finally finds its mark. Score brought to 1 apiece. This height advantage is really powerful. Oh, he's not gonna get all the damage. That is gonna be a decent chunk though. Nice, a block from Raziel. Elemental gonna try to force the high ground for himself. Can definitely lend himself to have a bit more of an advantage. The Hydra's gonna definitely work out much better in this situation. Raziel trying to find some way to turn things around, push him back, or just get a KO. Solid dodging, effective block will keep Alu alive and winning, which means that we have 40 seconds left on the clock as well. It is going to be very likely that a KO is in our midst. 275. Oh, the spread of those hits will cause him to whiff. Raziel now has the high ground, but he cannot take any more damage. Elemental looking to just find a couple more hits to get this point. 13 seconds left on the clock. Rush is quickly generating for Raziel. I think he just needs to go for the damage, and he will find it. And that's going to be a score of 1 apiece. Definitely not biased to whoever starts with the high ground. What up, just lost to Rifa? That's Rifa. It happens. Alright, we're going to Mazo. I'll settle down after a little bit. But at least upon initial reactions of seeing Ninja College back in a competitive stage list, this is really not a competitive stage. That was so one-sided. I mean, it doesn't help, Daza, that at least with like the EU Scrapstar, we don't really have many people to work with. So it's like I try to do my best to see things well, but it's always going to kind of lean itself into putting you into a rough position, just based on your position as a player. I mean, kind of, but not really. It is fair, but it's also frustrating. Yeah, the tournament was supposed to start like 45 minutes ago, but we've got it going underway finally. Oh jeez, these chains, these reads, working out so well for Elemental right now. Just looking for one more grab confirm, and he's going to be able to take the point. Yeah, no, the bracket's currently active. No, that's fine, Fox. just a heads up, if you're wanting to participate in future Scrapstars, I'd strongly recommend either following or paying close attention to the Battlefy channel, or paying more attention to the Discord, because that's usually where the main updates come. I know they pop up a little bit in Eris Discord, but it's not really... like, the pings don't happen there. And it's a little easier to miss. So yeah, if you're looking to participate in more of the EU Scrapstars, you'll want to be... unless you're... are you NA? I can't remember what region you are. Regardless, I'd still recommend you sign up, or you join the Discord to stay up to date with things. It'd probably help with getting you that information. Oh gods, that... how did that not kill? Hi Rai, I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm busy. I'm tired, but I'm living. You're NA? Okay, so the NA bracket isn't for another 5 hours. So you're good on that. EST is NA. I'm talking about, like, Europe or North America. Do you live in the United States or Canada? Jeez, that just was a trampling of a turnaround. Raz going to be advancing 2-1 against Elemento. And we'll be set to face off against Rifa. Yeah, you're NA. Your bracket's in for 5 hours. All the way to the winter finals. Where am I? Do this, this. Buster Beach. Alright, both players ready, hopping into the ring. Rifa will be going in with Le Master Mummy. Raz going in full blast and boom. Homie and Nade starting things off. Rifa going in with the Homie Seeking combo. We've just got two explosive players coming into the ring right now. Yeah, if you're looking for the NA Scrapstar, I'll just drop a link in chat. There you go. Wait, there's Ruben, and Rube. Is Ruben Miller? Is this another Rube? These two have the same name, but that one's different. So I'm guessing it's a different person. They're all the same person. I'll actually be a little annoyed. I know two of them are probably the same person, but the third... It's the same person again. It's the same person again. They have they've signed up for the bracket 3 times. I don't understand. It's like they've entered the information slightly differently each time, but it's all the same information. Like, why? Why? Have they done this with other events? Okay, so that one's 9. Yeah, it's just them 3 times over. Three times over in 3 of my events. I don't know who this root person is, but are they just wanting to play against themselves? Are they like really trying to rig the numbers on these brackets? Oh, Raz, nicely done. We'll be able to take the point. I'm so distracted by this because it's so absurd to me. I mean, it's not that uncommon or weird. Well, it is weird, but it's not that uncommon for somebody to try to do that kind of stuff. Rifa nice with the KO, setting himself up with the window is not open. Good. Solid point, and is gonna switch over to the Siki, putting that homie away. Not sure what he's going for here, as those shock confirms are going to be a little more difficult to land. He will still get some solid damage, but it's just going to be a pinch less now. Raz going in with the double popper, looking to just try to utilize those light arms and slip between every attack, but at this high girt size, I just don't think Raziel's going to have it work out well for him. And Rifa definitely demonstrating that as he's got Raz on the ropes. Only now taking his first chip hit. I think Rifa's trying to go for the perfect. Yeah, he's going for the perfect. I don't think he has it. Is this gonna count as a perfect? Nope, he had a chip hit. He wanted the perfect, he didn't get it. Alright, we're going back to college. Yeah, it was 995. Rifa thought he had the 1,000, but he didn't. Yeah, Ninja College just got added as a legal stage in the EU, so players can now go here. Oh, that was close! Razia still does not have enough damage. Definitely needs to keep this pressure going because Master Mummy has plenty of time to heal up here. Forced to bring out the rush, he does get the KO. That does mean Raz is lacking a rush coming into this next round. Rifa quickly generating a new one for himself, looking for a good point to throw it out. A self-destination will not be to his detriment though, as Raz cannot find a punch in time. Trying to weave between these homies, but they are just dancing around him, and that armor pressure is just being a little bit too much for him. Nice movement will allow him to stay out of harm's way, but that is a very weakened shield. Good rush will force Rifa back. 290 damage. It gives Raz some time to heal up those shields as well. But Rifa does secure another health lead. Continue to hold on to this rush as some kind of fear tool, but unfortunately he will not be able to make it work. Has to back up now as Raziel gonna try to close in the distance. Start getting this chase going, get a kill for himself. But Rifa is still holding on to that health lead, weaving between these attacks, and is just looking for a little bit more damage to get the KO. Unfortunately for him, a charged toaster is a little tough to take down. Oh, he manages to get the parry. Rifa still has the health lead though, and he is going to capitalize on it. Oh, the toaster slips by at the last moment. How many stages? Same list, just plus Ninja College. He's just barely going to claim it. As Rifa cannot bring up the shield in time. Excellent movement will allow Raziel to knock that Mumford down. Unfortunately, you cannot because this is a bracket. But if you're interested, you can sign up and participate in the upcoming bracket later today, provided you are in the North America. Let's see, we're staying Ninja, okay. Or, if you want to hang out and play some ARMS next week, I do have a Snake Park tournament going on. Are you NA? Next week, there's a Snake Park tournament going on at this time, so if you want to sign up for that, Snaky times will be had. Grooviest of times. It looks like Raz is going to be sticking with the Springman once again. Nice little cheeky poke. Nice movement. Weaving right around those homie punches. Raz trying to close in the distance, create some kind of confirm. Rifa doing his best to play things safe and smart. There's going to be a good catch from Raz though, 290 damage. It's not a full recovery, but it does even up the health difference just a pinch. And that is not going to be enough. Rifa will be able to claim the round. And again, we are at match point. Rifa going to be switching back to the Chakram, looking to utilize that curve. Something on top of the homie, not content with just explosive, sneaky missiles. Out comes the rush. There's little Raz can do to block it, and he's going to take 400 damage, half health already. Nice pick up with the boomerang. He will not be able to get much else on top of that, though. Now he's trying to poke something out of Rifa, but he's got to be careful of doing those double punches, as Rifa will just patiently wait things out with that shield. And if he just leaves himself open, Rifa wants the perfect again. Raz will not let him have a perfect. Rifa's just... he's still fishing for the perfect! You don't have enough time to do that! Nor, yeah, he's gonna have to throw out the rush, and that will be the KO. Raziel forcing his hand. Rifa will not be claiming that perfect that he ever so dearly desired. He wanted it so bad. Alright, so we can head into the next one, which is either... it's Raziel facing off against either Alu or Daza. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the win. Nah, man. You gotta go for the perfect. Master Mummy, you just shield and heal. Totally can't just accidentally lose all of your health because of the hunger for shield gen. Alright, Alimento beat Daza 2-1. So yeah, they're back. We can start stage striking. They know the spiel. Take two. Now it's a best of 5 as well. Not Poggers. poggers are illegal here. That thing. Oh, she's doing her Among Us. So many trick-or-treaters in the Discord. Hello, Nemo. Many greetings to you, friend. We are here with Min, we are here with Lorb, we are here with Arms. We are here with Grabs. Elemental starting off quick and strong. Securing the first chunk of damage and getting that Dragon Arm quickly charged up. Nice movement underneath that high swing of a Blorb. Will allow him to keep this pressure going. Doesn't risk getting grabbed out. So far, that Blorb just cannot keep up pace as that Phoenix and Sparky just slipping by all of his hits. He does get a blind, but Elemental gets the shock. He's going to follow up with a grab, and that first point going to him. Diving into our next round, both players sticking with their aforementioned loadouts. Will be Raz starting off with the lead this time around, but a rush from Elemental will balance things out, sets him up with the Dragon Arm as well, but leaves him clean open for a nice 385 from Raziel, reasserting that health lead. This is a classic way to use that rush, especially as a min-min. You lose your Dragon Arm, you throw Rush. Your opponent threw Rush and you lost Dragon Arm, now you throw Rush. Nice grab though. Patient plays, just baiting out that punch. Elemental now looking for one final punch and will be able to claim the first set point. Not poggers. It's unfortunate when the poggers are not. Alright. Oh, Mazo. Okay. Don't do that. Alright. Now we're at Stairs Land. Raziel has gone back to being explosions. This time he will be having to contend with the low ground as his starting vantage. And that is not going to be working out too well for him as he quickly starts chewing into a heavy amount of damage. Gets a high ground, but he's already taking in a lot of pressure from Elemento. who's just looking to keep this chase going. And now with that Dragon Arm in tow, quickly burning away 90% of Raziel's health. He can only take a couple more hits before he falls. Elemento now ready with a rush, just looking for the finishing touch. As those explosions just chip away at that health meter. Now at such a confident health lead, definitely a good time to bring up the Dragon Arm. Doesn't really need to worry too much about unnecessary approaches. Oh, but he drops his guard, 335 damage in. Now Raziel just looking for a couple of charged hits to get the KO at this point. He's not going to get the chance though. Round starting out pretty good for Elemental. Once again, just this Dragon Arm sparking and Phoenix just doing some work against Raziel. This college is not teaching him the lessons he wants to learn. Nice block for Alu. Just looking for a couple more hits to take Raz down. A good grab will create a little bit more ground. Gives him a chance to start going in for the chase. With this rush already on the field, quickly coming out. No Dragon Arm to get charged up. Raz still desperately trying to keep this chase, but he drops his guard. And Elemental going to deepen his lead 2-0. I like how I'm just directing them to the trick-or-treaters now. Now that I've got that 69 score, I'm just like, hey, you should collect the trick-or-treats now. Buster. Alright, let's see, how are things going? Yeah, we're going to Buster Beach. Elemento going to be going in with the Sparky Phoenix. He's definitely warmed up in the matchup again. And he is feeling full like himself. As he is just punishing and reading Raziel down and punishing him out exceptionally. Alu just looking for a little bit more damage to be able to take Raz out. Nice bait of movement. Evades the rush. He's not going to be able to land a rush of his own. Raz is going to be able to safely block it and is trying to utilize this enrage. To turn the tides. Starting to get a couple of trades. Elemento now in critical. 2 more charged toasters will be enough. 1 war remains. A quick turnaround, but unfortunately it's still not enough. All Alu needed was that 1 Sly Phoenix. Elemento now looking for 1 more round win to be able to advance against Raz. Nice grab. Will be able to take away that Dragon Arm. Keeps things even. He's got a rush to boot to be able to start turning these tides. Another whiffed rush though, as he cannot turn around fast enough. Does get a quick grab to create a little bit more ground, a little more control. Elemental definitely losing out on contention here as he's just getting traded out time and time again. Finally gets that rush ready. I don't know if he's going to want to go for it though. It would balance things out and set him up with the potential KO. But I think he's just looking for one more hit to really make that possible. Out comes this rush. It's going to be a nice block. Raz just determined to get around, and he will be able to claim one. Definitely a little more worse of a position for Elemental as he doesn't have that Hot Pocket to charge up that Dragon Arm. But a quick start with the rush will be able to give him that time and ground. And this is a very fast round as it's standing 20 seconds in. Raziel on critical health and dead! That is a speed run if I've ever saw one. That is not the right thing. Live split, please go away.
Yeah.
No, no. There we go. And with that, I believe it is Alumento's turn to be able to try to take Arifa out. Let's get things set up and let's get things rolling. What was I looking at? Oh, you. It was not Poggers. That is unfortunate. Oh hey, because Raz is out of the bracket, now he can keep track of all of these and he can just loot all of the places. There you go, Raz. You've got a Pogger's chance. He beat you fair and square? That is fair. And very square. But yeah, now you get to do trick-or-treating. All of the trick-or-treating. If they talk ever, trick-or-treaters visit. And you get candy or cake coupons. You can try to swing for the coveted 69 now. So you already have the coupon. I mean, there's other things that'll pop up too. You don't have the 69. Focusing on this match, Rifa's starting off pretty strong, getting an intense amount of pressure. He will not be able to get the KO yet, but this Revolver Mega Watt is just pummeling down Alu. It's going to give a quick round advantage to Rifa as he starts off with a nice surprise. We're going to be able to swiftly dodge out of the way, but cannot line up the rush, and in fact is going to get punished down. And why is Whiffer winning word? You learned that? Well, you gotta get good with Helix first, or Kid Cobra. Then you can learn to play this loadout. Actually, Min Min can play this loadout too. Technically, anyone can play this loadout, but those would probably be the best 3 characters for playing this loadout. Just like Dragon Arm the Revolver. Have the Megawatt as like a parry feature. Or the other way around could work too. Nice catch. Elemental looking for the comeback here. Getting a couple of good chip hits. Just looking for one good confirm. Center platform broken open. Almost gets the win. Whiffs it again, but he does get the 3rd shot with the popper, but it will not be enough on its own. He drops his shield. And Riffa will be claiming the first points. Hey Raz, start keeping your eyes open. Because they're popping up. Another one just popped up. There you go. Aw, you already have it! Let's go sparring. Go sparring. Alright. Yeah, he's got a pure shock build. We've got a parabola. There will be more treats. Oh, jeez, that whiffed! Nice slight movement from Ali will be able to evade Riffa's rush, and he's gonna find his own to come through. 345 damage. Trying to find some kind of setup. Nice pressure. He will be able to set Riffa into critical. Quick trade, but it will not be enough to take that Dragon Arm away. Finally, Riffa sees his chance. Now he's got an opportunity. He has to keep this pressure going, or else Elemental will be able to charge up. Parabola, Revolver, just too many bullets, too much charging and sneaking will be enough to take Alu down yet again. Putting away the Phoenix. And we got a Hopper Sparky combo. You could see this working out pretty well, especially on Min Min with that Dragon Arm. Nice block from Ripple. Will be able to parry down that punish attempt, and he gets a clean rush to boot. Elemental gets 245, balances things out. He is slowly losing out on ground again, but both players trade the shock. Alu loses the Dragon Arm as a result, but he does get a knockdown following. Both players just patiently waiting, looking for their chance to strike. Riffa's got a rush ready now. He's going to try to capitalize on it. He will land the follow-up. KO ensues, giving Riffa a 2-0 lead. And now looking for one more win to take the bracket. Oh, Snake Friend. I think Alu's taking this as a chance to figure out the Helix matchup. One of the it's not an easy matchup to learn. But once you've learned it, you kind of just don't forget it, because it's that important to remember. Helix is very odd. He is very tricky. He's very sneaky. Alright, so Elemental going in with the Kablammer here. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I mean, the Whammer can work, but this is a Kablammer. It's just a little bit much more slower. And so far we are seeing that it is not working out nearly as well as Alu might like. That Dragon Arm Popper does make it a very tall and hard to evade obstacle, but Riffo doing a sizable job of just parrying it down instead, especially with his heavier arms. Out comes a blind rush. Riffo gonna be able to safely move out of the way. We do get a solid Kablammer hit. Light explosion of splash. Grabbable sets Alu at critical. He's still struggling to aim that giant shotgun blast. It's getting parried down, and then the few times he's not, Riffo's still just walking out of the way. There's the... He could have just went for the rush KO. He should have just went for the rush KO right there. Because Riff was going to be able to find his way around. And that's another point. We are currently sitting on tournament point. If Riffa takes this, he will be the champion. Elemento doing his darnest to make sure that that does not happen, and he's going to be able to start off with a nice charge Kablammer strike. There's the rush. He's going to take this chance to be able to claim this around, utilizing that rush. Top 3 poggers. Still isn't his game just yet. Riffa does have a moderate health deficit, but I mean, 2 shock arms, 2 grab opportunities, and being Helix does lend itself to allowing you to have the chance to be able to just slide out of the way of a lot of things and turn things about. But that's not going to be the case here. Alu does get the KO, balances out that score, and with rush advantage might be able to take this point. Oh, he's gonna whiff! The blind shot will not work out in his favor. He does get 120 damage off of that popper, and another combo hit. That'll do it. That'll balance out that whiff rush that he had. And yeah, he's definitely starting to get a better feel on what he wants to do with these 2 arms to combo Riffa out. So now this Helix is starting to lose a lot of ground and getting punished out time and time again. Quickly knocked into critical. Yeah, Elemental's figured this out. He's warmed up to what he's looking for, which I'm pretty sure is something that Raz is especially excited for, because that means more treats to pop up in the field to collect. Ninja. Why isn't Ninja College in Ninjala? I want Ninjara in Ninjala. It would be the best. Just just meld all of the games I enjoy into a single entity. Oh, nice shock. Rifa getting some good pressure here. Looking to try to utilize this stage to the best of his abilities. This Popper Kablammer combo is still working out like a charm, though. Elemento's definitely figured out what he's trying to do, at least in this specific case. Ninja College does provide itself to be a much more difficult environment for him to make work, but he's doing some solid work. He's getting that solid damage, and he's going to be able to build up another light lead. Oh, excellent deflect from Rifa, but it will be blocked out as Elemental going to be able to safely dodge out of the way with that shield. That quick fall as he's already on the stairs, it means that that landing is so much more quicker. That Popper Confirm will not work out in Elemental's favor. That said, Elemental holding up really well, just looking for a couple more pokes to take Rifa down. But with the timer ticking down like this, he doesn't really need to approach, and you're definitely seeing him respond to that. Just going for the timeout, playing things safe, and will be claiming the point. That's a good man. Rush. That could be a shield breaker. He's not going to get that. But Elemental does drop the shield, looking to evade a shield break from happening. This loadout change definitely helping Rifa stay a little more light-footed. It's changing up the matchup decent enough that he's getting the damage he's looking for. And Elemental just losing out on this tempo pace as, again, he's getting chased down by all of these little pellets, and then there's just tall Parasol sneaking by on the side. Elemental does have a chance to get the kill. He steals that rush away! But he still will not survive as the Parabola trades with the Kablammer. And him still having the greater amount of health will be walking away with a point. And another loadout change commences. Oh, he got the grab! I think Elemental was mashing that Popper, but just did not get it out in time. Just gonna fiercely stare him down. Will not roach with any attacks. This into the archives. It's not doing anything anymore. I like it, but it's not doing anything. One less channel. Oh, there it is. Elemental claims another point. 2 apiece is the score. And we're going straight back to Ninja College. Oh wow, some of these are just not synced. gotten distracted. There we go. Glass doesn't move. Okay. So, Elemental looking to bring a bracket reset here. Does the jump rope challenge reward pause the tournament? I should probably turn that off because that kind of physical activity is actually not good for me right now. I don't think that would be good or healthy for me. I'm gonna turn it off for now. Thank you for reminding me of it. We'll wait until at least a month has passed, and then I'll turn it back on. But no, it wouldn't. If it was active, it would not interrupt the tournament. It would be like... I mean, I don't even have the time, really, to be able to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, it wouldn't interrupt the tournament. I had to do it at the end. Minus 100. I really do not have a lot of things for the redemption reel right now. Elemental trying to just slide his way through. Cannot take any more damage! And unfortunately for him, it will be damage that he does take. This would not be bracket... Oh, I forgot to do that. This will not be bracket reset, but instead will be the end of the tournament. Rifa will be taking the 63rd EU Scrapstar by 3 points. Elemental will be settling in on 2nd place. And Raziel settling in on 3rd.